Tradesdaddy, market moves, pressure bills, still steady. They talk down, we rise up, eyes on gold, now vultures. Now vultures.
Okay, so welcome to lesson 101 educational tips. We are going to start with the basics. What is trading? So trading is an act of buying and selling digital instruments with the hopes of making profit out of it. So trading has a lot of instruments that can be traded online, and those instruments falls under the indices, stocks, commodities, forex, and crypto, and so forth. I won't go into details with everything because I only focus on gold and Nasdaq. But yeah, so basically that's what I have. And now we are going to go to the basics of trading, what trading really means. So the trading scene is a pool influenced by buyers and sellers, buyers pushing the market up and sellers pushing the market down. But the right term to use for this is bull for buys and bears for sells. So now we find how in each with each pair that's been traded in the forex commodities or whatever the case might be, we have the bulls and we have bear. So in case of gold, we have this where we have the XAU representing gold spot and USD representing the US dollar. So it means that the gold is going against US dollar. So now whenever US dollar gains strength, gold weakens. Whenever the US dollar weakens, gold strengthens, meaning that the market will go up. So it's basically that that's the logic around the whole trading space and what goes around in it. So whenever you look at the bull, you know that if ever it was forex pairs, then it similar use the same logic as well, but I would just end it there and move on to the market analysis as I'm going to be doing educational tips, market analysis for the day. So like I said, now we will move to the market analysis. So because we are looking at gold and gold is going against the US dollar, we obviously have to look to the US dollar index. And we go on a daily time frame, and the first thing that we check is the trend so that we can get an idea of what is happening. So we can see that the US index is getting stronger. We will mark our lows, and after marking our lows, we go to our 4 hour, find our highs, and just to get the important key levels or the current important key levels. You don't have to stretch it out to see what has been happening for the past month or so. If you want, you can. It all depends on the type of trader that you are. So with what we are currently seeing is that the US index is gaining strength, and there are other fundamentals or other news or things that affect it going up. So with this being said, we can still expect gold to still go a little bit down, but then we will just see how it plays out. So now we will go to a 1 hour, mark the current lows, the current highs, and then we see, okay, there's a trend going up in this case. So we will just mark our lows again with gold, and so with what we are currently seeing is that the US index is currently trading upward and hasn't violated the move going down or anything of that sort. But if so we are still expecting it to get a little bit stronger, but it can be violated by either breaking the trend line and the current low. So if it breaks one of those two, if it breaks those two, then we know, okay, it's definitely going down. So let's take a look at the gold and thingy. So we'll start on a daily time frame. look for our highs and lows. But what we are currently seeing right here is that gold has been trading in the same range. There's a high, there's a low, and it has been playing in the same range. Never broke out anything, but we will still find lows or important levels within that specific range because there's still room for scalping or trading. So we have our highs, we marked our lows, and for that we will go to our 4-hour time frame, then try to look for our important key levels as well. But now we can see that there are no, we don't have like a lot of key levels as it is just trading bearish. And going back, we see how it actually broke out of a consolidation or a ranging market, as some might put it, you see. So it has been trading like that since the 3rd of March, and trading within created a high there, and just now it started creating that structure going to the downside. Nice lower lows, lower highs, and stuff like that. So we're still expecting it to drop all the way down, but it's quite difficult for us to take a trade considering the fact that it's trading within an order block, or like some people might call it a supply zone, and we can search it out. But to just be sure about that order block or supply zone, we will see why we call it an order block via a 1-hour time frame. So the downtrend is well explained by the US index. The US index has been gaining strength on the 4-hour time frame and the 1-hour time frame. So this, I don't think that you will have to, I don't want to complicate things for you as now, but the move was just retracing. So we can see that right there at the golden zone that I marked, it bounced on it and then went up. So it getting strength gives us explanation why the gold market has been going down like this. So now I would say it's time that we wait, and we don't really have like an entry or valid entry. Like I said, if we go to a 1-hour time frame, we will see the order block, but we don't really have that entry level as it is trading in the what you might call this order block or um demand zone. So in this case, we were just going to like wait for it to either retrace going up and to touch or liquidate that high and then start going down, or just retrace a little bit and go up and then go down again. So that's basically what we're expecting from gold. And until that happens, we cannot get a proper entry. That's all that I can say.
Tradesdaddy, market moves, pressure bills, still steady. They talk down, we rise up. Eyes on gold, now vultures. Now vultures.